I'm really excited for everyone that has been able to join. I will probably proceed with this process with Jackpot Tech. And I just want to tell you that it's worth the while. I listened to Mole when he was talking, and I think he has said the most important things you need to hear. First being that you're doing this not just for yourself, you're doing it for, everyone around you that can benefit from you, doing this. I think you want me to share about my experience in tech. I have a very awkward, or let me say interesting, civic tech experience. First and second degree, I'm an education practitioner. I'm pretty much just supposed to be teaching mathematics and economics in secondary schools in Nigeria. I've done that for a while. But I've got love for how you can use media to re-engineer the society. And that's what I've done for pretty much 10, 12 years of my life. And while doing that, I realized that data and technology were not just, important, add-on or tools for media to, do its work, but one way that media can, define sustainability, especially where we have the global, pandemic on, revenue sustainability for the media, if I can borrow that word. And so I work with an organization almost everybody here will know, or if you Google me, you will know it's one of the biggest media, investigative media organizations in Nigeria. And yeah, I was able to do that for a very long time. And in one of the conversations when I started my own organization called Data Fight, I was, of course, we all have a moment in our lives where we just thought we needed more than what our country was giving us, not because it's the only country that is challenged globally, but because we think that we can also harness the global opportunities to, refine or rebuild our country. And that was 2021 for me, 2021. And I have the friend who told me about Tech Nation, and I kind of felt like, man, I meet all of these things, even though you would think, oh, I'm a journalist, or I've worked most of my life with a journalist. Yes, I've built a lot of tools. So in between, I reached out to Blaze, and it was just a general chit chat that this one you're lounging everywhere in the UK, how's it going? And then I'm trying to do something on Tech Nation. And he said that's the route he came through. And he helped me walked me through the whole process, line by line, document by document. And, from the first call we had, where he told me things I need to share with him, to the moment I shared those things with him, and the things he wanted me to adjust or rework. And like he said, it was just a random search for something different. I think I was searching for the word update in my email, and I saw, Tech Nation update. And that was 4 days after I had submitted. But by the time I checked that email and I saw that 2 days before then, I'd already gotten my endorsement. That's in 48 hours. This was in July last year. And in pretty much 2 to 3 months, I was out of the country. I didn't do anything more. I didn't have money. I was already planning to, find some million naira to do education. And all of that money I had to save to settle myself here in the UK. So it was really a very, illuminating. Like Imole said when he was talking the other time, it makes you have more confidence in yourself. You'll be able to look back. I remember in one of our sessions, Blaze was reading my profile and said, oh, Baba, you have done a lot of work, man. And I'm talking works that were what, in $1 million, I probably had contributed to the Nigerian economy or to the media ecosystem about $7 million. And I didn't know until the time I had to pull that, I had to do this work. And here in the UK, I'm able to talk. I know I've even made more money, for my industry than most of the guys that are here that you call the big boys, or that you are trying to think they are better than you because of the color of their skin, but not the content of their character or of their work. So I think it's an opportunity to also be illuminated about how much of what you have. And I think working that higher or that line with Blaze helped a lot. My endorsement process, I think someone is asking me to talk quickly about my endorsement process. I mean, I would say almost everything, apart from reading the Tech Nation website, almost everything I had to do was, working with Jackpot Tech. And at that time, it was still an idea in incubation, but I mean, the founder, the innovation lead of the platform was Blaze and remains Blaze. And of course, everything he went through is what has now turned into a service for everyone on this call and more. I don't see any other question here, but if you have 1 or 2 questions for me, I can answer. But let me also say that even if you think that this is not good enough for you as a person, maybe because you think you are not there yet, the first way to know is to be on that first call. Be on that first call, because you can tell yourself, okay, I'm not there today. In 12 months' time, I can build that profile. I can build that profile and I'll be ready to go. And that's all it takes. Another way is, I have a friend that was in my house yesterday with his entire family. He was here yesterday with 4 of his family members, 5 of them, 6 of them actually, 4 kids, himself and his spouse. And they came in. This is one of the most respected, creative actor in Nigeria, really. And he spent a lot of money. And I was telling him in my room, and I said, you know what, you will have just had to pay no dime, maybe more than £1,000 altogether. And because you're already known, you're a creative person. So this process also works for people in research, people who are creatives. And even though Blaze will probably be talking more about tech, we can also, I believe he can also walk you through if you're a researcher or if you're, you are an artist, you're a poet. So you can also reach out to other people who are good people who are thinking about this. The man said something very interesting yesterday. He said almost every man in Nigeria that has the wherewithal is thinking of leaving the country. I don't disagree with him. And that means that you can help other people while you're helping yourself as well. And I think that's all I'll say for now, if I don't have any other question. Thanks, Blaze, for this opportunity.
Thank you, Mr.
And thanks for, I think that there's something you should know about Blaze. He's always eager and happy to share. I mean, not just share information, but opportunities, access route on a lot of other things, even beyond Tech Nation. And it's somebody you want to keep in your network or in your group of, influencers.